I love everything about this place. From its cloud-covered mountains, its wind-blown plains, to its life-filled seas. There's just something about this island that's so special and so different from everywhere else. It's like heaven at your fingertips.
Sri Lanka is a small place. We get it. If anyone has heard about us, it'll be about our tea, or our cricket, or our politics. But Sri Lanka is a whole lot more than that. So if you want to know more, follow me.
Sri Lankan history and culture dates back thousands of years. In fact, the earliest human remains found on the island date back over 30,000 years. According to legend, a king called Vijaya from northern India and his 700 followers landed on an island called Tambapanni, which means copper-coloured, referring to its sand. Here he fought a local tribe called the Yakshas and then married their queen, Kuveni. What is known, however, is that Indo-Aryan settlers integrated with existing inhabitants around the 5th century BC and created the early Sinhalese culture of the Anuradhapura period. Sri Lanka was ruled by 181 monarchs from the Anuradhapura period to the Kandy period. From the 16th century, substantial parts of the island were controlled by the Portuguese and then the Dutch. The island was then controlled by the British in 1815. Independence was finally won in 1948. That's not the only thing we won though. We've always loved cricket. And in the 1996 Cricket World Cup, Sri Lanka, who had never reached the finals before, completely shocked the world by defeating former champions Australia. We are also famous for our tea, which was brought to the island in 1852 by a British planter called James Taylor. Sri Lanka is among the top 3 exporters of tea in the world. Sri Lanka is also an apparel hub for international brands, develops tech that powers global markets like the London Stock Exchange, is known for its precious stones, and is one of the world's largest producers of cinnamon. Cinnamomum verum, or true cinnamon, is native to Sri Lanka and is the finest cinnamon in the world. It is highly sought after by chefs all over. Sri Lanka sits above the equator, giving us tropical weather and sunshine all year round. We also have lots and lots of beautiful beaches, where you get your tan or surf the breaks. But we also have jungles, and cloud forests, and mountains and grass-covered hills and plains. Where else in the world can you find such a diversity of places all within a day's drive of each other? Sri Lanka is listed among the top biodiversity hotspots in the world. And no wonder. Our wildlife sanctuaries like Yala and Wilpattu are full of elephants and leopards and crocodiles. Our wetlands and forest reserves like Knuckles have an incredible concentration of biodiversity. And our seas are home to the world's largest mammal. Yep, the blue whale chills around our southern coast too.
Sure, we've had our fair share of issues. We went through a terrible civil war that lasted over 2 decades. And in 2019, we were briefly the target of terrorists. But hey, we bounced back. Our economy is stronger than ever, and we are safer than ever. Tourism has bounced back too. And why not? There's just so much to do here.
From scuba diving to mountain biking, we have ancient cities in Polonnaruwa and Anuradhapura, fortresses on top of rocks like Sigiriya, palaces with golden roofs like the Sri Dalada Maligawa in Kandy, and the Delft Island populated with wild horses. You could spend months travelling, just exploring our rich culture and enjoying our equally rich food. Ah yes, we can't forget the food. We like our food like we like our beaches, hot and spicy. Rice and curry is one of our staples here, but we've got food here you'll never find anywhere else, like hoppers, string hoppers and coconut rotis, and kottu roti, where we make music and food at the same time. So this is Sri Lanka, a beautiful island proud of its ancient culture that mixes the traditional with the modern. We're friendly, we love to have fun, and we're always excited to meet new people. So now you know something about us. But really there's a whole lot more that you'll only learn by coming over and spending some time with us. So share this video with your friends, come on over and let us show you what Sri Lanka is really about.